Hey, what's going on? It's week 3 of marathon training, and I'm 16 weeks out, 16 weeks away from race day. I've had 2 good weeks of training, 2 good long runs, but after today's long run, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Hey, what's going on? Matthew here. Thank you so much for joining me, and welcome to Veloz Running, where we talk about all things running. So if you like to talk about running and racing, then please do me a big favor, hit that subscribe button and that like button. Today is week 3 of marathon training, long run Saturday. I've had 2 good weeks of running and training, and here we are at week 3. We've made it to week 3. For those of you who've been following me, I had to scrap my original plan, my original 24-week plan, and start all over again. And so here we are at week 3 instead of week 14. Now today, I was actually supposed to run a 5K. It's called the Beat the Heat 5K. It's a race to support the local fire departments, and it's a really, really cool race. And there's a lot of unique things about it. The firefighters actually do a relay, a 3-man relay, except they run in full gear. Each one of them does 1 mile, and they run in full gear. And I shout out to them for doing that. I run in a tank top and shorts, and I'm completely soaked. It's hot. It's August in Texas, so it's really, really hot. So for them to do it in full gear, shout out to them, and shout out to them for and all the protective services, all those who are protecting us. So thank you for doing that. Really appreciate you. But man, to run out there in that heat in full gear is just tough. You guys are tough. I couldn't do that. The other cool thing about it is that when we take off, as soon as we start, we go around the corner there, and around 200 meters, we actually get to run through the firehouse, and then we go run the course, and then on the way back to the finish line, it's an out and back. We come back, we actually get to run through the firehouse again. So it's really cool experience, and thank you to the fire department for letting us do that. And the other cool thing about it is the medals. When you get the medals are actually made of wood, and I think it's the shield of the fire department. It's really cool. And the strap of the medal is actually made from fire hose. So that is really, really cool. So it's a cool race. But like I said, we were supposed to do it because it got canceled. I don't know why it got canceled. I don't know all the details. I just know it got canceled. So I hope they bring it back next year, because I've run it, I think, three times, and it's a really, really fun race. I hope they bring it back. But anyway, so that just meant I just keep on with my schedule on Saturday for a long run. And so today I was scheduled to do 7 miles was today's run. Is what I ran actually. And I ran the first week I did week 1 I did 7 miles also. And then week 2 I was supposed to do 8 miles. And I felt so good, and you can check out that video. I actually felt pretty decent that I actually ended up running 10 miles by the time I got through. I felt good, so I ran a little bit more, felt good, ran a little bit more. Ended up home about 9 point something, so I thought I might as well just go for the 10, and went around the block and got my 10. So I felt good after that run. Again, after having to start all over again, and I'm behind on my training, I thought when I did those 10, I thought, man, you know what? I'm feeling good. Everything's going good. I think I can catch up here eventually to the original program. So I did 10. I was feeling great. And today I was supposed to do 7 miles. Went out and took off. But I got to mile 4. And just felt terrible. Just felt like I was really struggling. Felt drained. Didn't have any energy. And the last 3, I struggled. I struggled to get back home. And that last mile, I was really struggling. Just felt drained. I don't know what it was. Legs were a little heavy, but that's just expected. I had some good workouts throughout the week, so I was a little tired. But I just felt like no energy and just drained, like I was really having to grind it out. Now, I don't mind grinding it out. Like I said, it's part of the training, especially I'm trying to get used to grinding out some miles so that when I get to the marathon, that's just pretty much what it is. The last 6 to 8 miles, you're just grinding it out. So I want to have that similar feeling, feel like it, but not at 7 miles, and especially not at 4 miles. I should have ran my 7 miles. I pulled back to 7 just because I wanted to recover from the 10. And then next week I'm going to add some more. But to be tired at 7 miles, that's just it's a little discouraging. It's just a little discouraging, especially like I said, after 4, I was just feeling, I was just out of it. That should not happen. I should have finished my 7, felt great, good workout that week, and then come on to this next week. But that's not supposed to be happening. I'm training for a marathon, and I'm can't make 7 miles. So something was off. So I felt discouraged. I felt like, man, I don't know this. I'm gonna make it. Maybe I should switch over to the half marathon. But I'm just gonna chalk it up. I've done this enough times, and I'm sure all you who run marathons done it enough time that it's just one of those days. It's just one of those days that just didn't go as expected. It's never one run that gets you where you want to be. You know, we're always stacking all these runs of speed workouts, the tempo runs, the long runs, the easy runs, the short runs, and you just do them over and stack them up. And then you have all these workouts together get you to where you want to be, whether it's a race or where it's a PR, whatever it is you're working for. So really, we're just stacking all these workouts, and all of them together get you where you want to be. So it's never really one workout that gets you there. So I'm going to have to believe the opposite is true. It's not really one bad workout that just kind of ruins everything. So it's one of those days that happen, and I'm hoping next week is a much better run. I got several workouts scheduled for this week. Easy one, Wednesday workouts. My Wednesdays are always a speed workout, so I'm going to add something in speed workout, probably a tempo run. And the next week, I'm going to try to do 10 again, 8 to 10 again. So it is what it is. Again, you just got to trust the training. You got to keep moving. I had a bad day today, but we are in week 3, 7-mile run. So check this out. Hey, what's going on? It is Long Run Saturday, week 3 of marathon training, week 3 of recent marathon training, because this should be week 6, I believe. But we had to reset. It's week 3. I got a late start. Slept in more than I wanted to. Guess I was more tired than I thought. I actually woke up really early, and decided to close my eyes a little bit more, and think about a whole other hour passed. So I took off at 8:30, so I'm running a little bit late today. I wanted to leave about 7:45, but oh well, here we are. It's overcast. But it's still humid, and it's still hot. And to be honest with you, I don't want to be out here right now. I am tired. This is the first week in a long time where I was able to do a full week of workouts. I got my easy run in, I got my speed workout in, I got a hill workout in, and now this long run. So that's probably why I'm a little tired. But remember, the first mile is a liar. Don't believe what you feel in the first mile, because it's a liar, and right now it's throwing all kinds of lies at me. But here we go. All right, just got the mile 1, 11:08, really slow, nice and easy. That's probably walking for some of y'all, but that's a good warm-up mile for me. So, one down. Okay, just hit mile 2. Moving steady, nice and easy, nice and steady. Today's run, first half anyway, is going to be nice and easy. We might pick it up a little bit on the second half, but I'm just trying to cover some distance. I'm just trying to get used to running a full week again of workouts, which I hadn't been able to do in a while. So, but here we are, mile 2, moving forward. All right, just hit mile 3, and I'm about 400 meters from water, and I need some cool off and drink some water. So 3 done. Woo. Let's go. Let's do this. All right, we are at mile 3.2. We're at my usual water stop where I always stop here to get some water. Got a little bit of water, wetting myself down, trying to cool off. It's pretty toasty out here. And so I'm fixing to go up this hill, the first hill that I always go up through, do a big loop, come back, and that should put me at mile 5. I'm gonna stop here again to get some water and take a gel and then head it on back. But we are at mile 3. We're not halfway yet, almost halfway. But put a little work here up front, and then we get to head on home. So we're almost halfway. Let's do this. All right, we're coming up the hill. Gotta go up to the top, to the other side, then turn left. So we're about mile 3.5 right now. Climbing. Putting in a little work. All right, made it to the top. Here's the tower. We gotta go down this hill, then turn left and go that way, behind the hospital, which is still a little bit of a climb, but not as bad as this one. So we're gonna go down here. See that yellow sign? I don't know if you can see the yellow sign, but I'm gonna turn left. I think it's 4 miles at that yellow sign. So, whew, we can do this. All right, we gotta cross right here. We're at mile 3.93. Here we go. I passed the road a little bit. We still got to go up here. I hardly run this route, but today decided to change it up. It's still a little climb, but we are about to hit mile 4. Just hit mile 4. We gotta go straight this way, turn left, go back around, go back to the water stop. All right, 4 down. All right, we just made the bend. We're at the furthest point behind this hospital that we always run by. So technically we're on our way back to the water stop. But I still gotta negotiate another hill. Not too bad, but it is a climb. So, on our way back at least. Here we go. Okay, crossing over back. To get back on the main road. Here we go. 4.5. It seems like that whole 0.5 was uphill. And we're still climbing. But on our way back. Yes. All right, crossing over again. Still climbing. 4.75. But I see the water stop ahead. And I need some. Woo. All right. Water coming up. All right, just crossed the last major road. Water's about 50 meters ahead, and I'm excited. Water and gel coming up. Gotta replenish. Replenish a little bit, and then the last block to get home. Yes. All right, we're back at the water stop. I'm at mile five. Did that big old loop. Just got some water again, some cooling off, trying to refuel. I brought a honey stinger this time. I wasn't gonna bring it. I don't usually bring gels when I'm running 7 to 8 miles, but I'm glad I brought it today. I need to get real with you a little bit here. Last week I ran 10 miles and I felt great. I wasn't even supposed to do 10 miles, but I felt good enough to do the 10. And today, when I hit mile 4 up at the other side of that hill, I felt like I was just out of fuel. I feel like I'm out of fuel. So I'm glad I brought this. I'm gonna take this, see if it can fuel me up a little bit and get me back home. But there's no days like that. There's days where you do long run and feel great, and sometimes you just struggle through it. We gotta grind it out and just get home. But I'm gonna take this gel, get some more water. Let's head home. Okay. Just took my gel. Got some water, watered up, juiced up, boosted up. So let's go. Let's do this. All right, just hit mile 6. Mile 6. One more to go. And I'm done. I am thirsty. I need to fuel up, refuel. But we're getting it done. Whew. For a minute there, I didn't know if I was gonna make it, but we can do this. We can do this. One more to go. All right, week 3 of marathon training is done. 7-miler in the books. We got it done. I started out late, like I said. I slept in longer than I wanted to, but I probably needed it. I'm tired. Full week of workouts this week. Made it. I'm excited. I finally got it done. I almost didn't make it. That last workout, I was really tired, but I got it done. Got the 7-miler today in the hills. I'll be honest, I didn't feel it today. It was a struggle. It was a grind, but you know, that's part of the training. That's part of the journey of completing the marathon or getting through the marathon training. Some days you feel it, some days you don't. And you just grind it out and get it done. Set the goal, set the workout, get it done, regardless of how you feel. You don't always feel happy and great about doing workouts, but you know you need it and you got to get it done. And more than anything, you never regret it. I'm so glad that I figured it out, worked it out, got through it. Slowed down if I needed to. It was really slow. I think I was running 30 miles or something like that. Really slow. But that's cool. That's what the workout was for. It was a nice, easy, conversational pace running. Did hit a little workout in probably mile 3.5 through 4. Actually, from 3 to 5 it was a little hilly. But the pace was easy. It was easy. But I did feel like I was out of fuel. And so that's why I'm rehydrating here. This is my second one. And as always, I gotta have me a little shot of this. Yeah, it's done. It's good, and I'm happy. I'm glad. Another week 3 is week 3 reset. Remember, week 3 reset. This should be week 6 or 7, something like that. But I had to reset. If you have not watched that video, watch the last video that I made called "When Life Gets in the Way" and stuff just happens and messes up all your plans, and you just gotta have to start over. So. But week 3 of marathon training is done. And as always, thank you so much for coming with me through this journey. A lot more videos to come. We're barely at mile 7. I think last week I did a mile 10 miles. It felt great, but we got to get to that 20-mile workout. So I think I am at about 18 weeks out, 17 or 18 weeks out. I don't know exactly, but 17 or 18 weeks out from the race. And so we still got a lot of miles to run, and new things are coming up here pretty soon. I'm gonna have to get Rosie working on some things to get Rosie out here with me, and so you'll see that in the upcoming videos. But as always, please help me out. Hit that subscribe button, the like button, connect with us. We'll connect with you, and let's run together. Take care. Be blessed.